Good morning, everyone. It's Sandy. We're not open yet, but guess what? It just started to snow. Can you see it? And early morning shopping is back. Friday and Monday are the last days you can sign up, and here's what you'll find. First of all, tons of parking. How much do I love my new spot in the mall? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm wearing my elf pants, which I found in my closet. So I want you to see that, because that's all you're going to see of me, I think. Need a haircut, no makeup, you know. Okay, so a little sanitizer, my shopping bag, and I'm just going to take you around and show you things that may be perfect for someone that you might not have thought of without this video. So Ruth Bader Ginsburg, of course, has always been my hero, but here we have my shrine, and we have a doorstop. We have books for all ages about Ruth, so I don't forget I'm leaving these around the store. And coming in today is not just a what do you call those, paper weight. We have Ruth ornaments coming back in. We sold them out. So they basically look like this, only with a hanger, like Gandhi has here. And one thing I wanted to let you know, our most commented on and requested piece of decor in the store is this. It is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, an illustration of her reaching for even more knowledge. And the reason I bring that up is that, first of all, I gave it to my daughter when she went away to law school, and I found it in her room. Like, she didn't take it. So I'm going to give it to her again for graduation. So it is in this fabulous, picture book, which features tons of love for Ruth. Remember when she was in the opera? Oops. And the illustration is in there. So go ahead and frame it, even though my daughter apparently didn't love it. It's great, right? Dummy. Over here, even in my son's fraternity, they are all playing chess because of the show, The Queen's Gambit. So we put together, a chess display of books that we have heard are perfect for that person in your life. Scanning over here. Oh, here. This, I just want to let you know, one of the things we love so much is putting together gifts for you. And we're happy to box them up and wrap them for free. But we also have these bags from Lulu Dharma, which is an Oprah Best of 2020, because they're totally up-purposed. And they are totally spill-proof. Like, you can practically put them in the dishwasher. So they're great for a busy mom or grandma or anybody who has an active life that needs some sponging off from here to there. So we are happy to put a gift together or just let you have this one. And we have a super kicky one over there, which is up-purpose plastic again, which looks like velvet. So this is my book table. They're all my favorites. And I just want to tell you one funny story. As you can see, this is my book of the year, most fun we ever had. And one of the things I love to do year round is talk about books and really tell people how much I love them. And with this one, all they need to do is see this. It is my fiction pick of the year. And when I start to tell them more about it, they're like, never mind, I'll take it. So, gosh, I feel kind of unused, but it's great, and I have a ton of them. And then this is my favorite paperbacky sort of gift. Its cover looks silly, but it is a great read. It's a contemporary book for people who are looking for a feel-good read, but it actually has tons of content as well. I loved it. Moving around my table, we all need to, I think we're all better at this now. Nicest human in the world. This is a book everyone is talking about. It is by the author of Humans of New York, and it is a great coffee table book featuring little kind of Life magazine portraits of humans and around the world. The Explainer, love that. Oh my God, 50th anniversary of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Can you stand it? Great couples books. I've talked to you before about you can only yell at me for one thing at a time. It's rules for couples. Hilarious. Similar Judith Viorst, Wait for Me, Irritations and Consolations of a Long Marriage. This is Wheaton, Fair to Piddling. Hilarious author living in Wheaton who just wrote in tiny, tiny little poems the dignities and indignities of getting older. This too, Judith Viorst, has a book of very funny rules to live by for every decade. I love this series. How to Walk, How to Love, Little Meditations by Thich Nhat Hanh, about simplifying how you bustle about your day. Outlander People, yum yum. Chicken Sisters, people love Reese Witherspoon, and this is her new pick. Another thing we love to do is put together presents for you. I mean, like before I mentioned it, but this, I mean, we have these boxes. Oopsie. We'd love to put together something if you tell us about your person. So this is a cozy poncho from Barefoot Dreams. This is a lovely winter book of poems. I'm sorry, book of winter poems. And this is probably my favorite. I can tell you more about that when you're in. We have, if you want to tuck in there, Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol, travel, candle. Of course, I'm just really traveling around my house these days, but you can take it with you. So Nika, I talked to you about her before. She has a bunch of Christmas fragrances out in this beautiful box. We have cinnamon vanilla, mulled cider, and chestnuts. What are you? Mistletoe, hooray. They're absolutely lovely, and she came in to replenish the other day, and she is my neighbor. What? Also, Wheaton, our chocolate is going like crazy. Four Brothers, as you know, makes drinking chocolate. How fun to pair that with a mug. Love it. And all kinds of different yummy chocolates that are beautifully packaged, so perfect for year-round, but also, wow, Christmas. Another thing that we love to do is put together even a bigger box. We call this a blanket box, and it basically is a blanket box with book and socks. And if you want us to, we're happy to throw in something else like fabulous hand cream, because who doesn't need that? My hands are destroyed. So this is something, we have tons of these. They are up-purposed wool from Scotland, and just tell us about your person and we'll put that together. This time of year, as I mentioned, who isn't lotioning up? So Further is one of our favorite products. It's an entirely responsible company, and they have small and large, but who doesn't want the large hand moisturizer? Oh my gosh. I talked about these before, and I have these at home. They are handmade in Nepal, and we don't have that many left because I talked about them before. But there's the socks still, there's mittens, there's these flannel-lined head warmers, there's leg warmers, which are making a comeback. I love them. Ooh, how fun to tuck these in. Little themed for the holidays, bath bomb fizzies. Love them. Huge bestseller for us this year is socks. Oh my gosh. So this is a super cute set. I could never keep these days straight, but basically they're grippy socks with motivational sayings on them. And there's 7 in that box. I think it's $50. This is a holiday version. And then we have tons of grippy socks. These are cotton. I think they're 15. These are Angora. They're, I think, 18. And super special from Scotland are Alpaca knee socks and bed socks. So the knee socks I wear all the time, scrunched down like leg warmers when I'm home for the day. And then these bed socks, you guys, are truly special. They are the softest things. And if someone in your life needs that right now, love it. Stocking stuffer. Surprise balls are handmade, and you unwrap each piece of crepe paper. It changes colors as you go, and there's little prizes inside. So great. Another thing you might not see in every store are these hedgehogs. Now these similarly are a fair trade group that makes these and other ornaments I'm going to show you. And the company is so great for so many reasons, but one of them is that they give a portion of their profits to their all-women cruise children's education. So the women don't need to worry about that. This is one of our best sellers, made in Michigan. We have them over here in the corner because people ask for them and find them. Kalamazoo, Michigan. They are very gentle candles to have in your house, and he just gets it right. Hearth and Home, sugared spruce, mulled cider. Great. This is another thing you won't find anywhere, I think. This is the same company that has a portion of the proceeds to children's educations. These are artist dolls and artist ornaments. And come on, Andy Warhol makes me laugh so much. And it makes, this is, a great book, Old in Art School. It's about a woman who is a chaired professor at Princeton in history and decides to do art school all the way through in her 70s. Awesome. And so I always think about these things in weird ways, but these are ornaments. This is Picasso. Can you stand it? And Monet, and then we have the dolls, Van Gogh doll. I don't know what Jane Austen is doing here, but I think of these as puppets, you know, like Picasso saying, your work is crap. So that, I don't know, they make me laugh. Leonardo da Vinci, we have one of the best books I've ever read, if you want to pair that for a gift. And little kids too, these can work as puppets. They're not just ornaments. This is Edgar Allan Poe, which you don't think of with children very often, but there it is, children's board book. So another thing that we sell a lot of is these sort of motivational jewelry. They reminded us of a greeting card because they have wonderful affirming phrases like dream, and also a lovely piece of jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, even earrings. So we have a ton of those. Such a little sweet thing to tuck in and not expensive. Okay, moving around. My favorite book about being an introvert, which I am. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. Absolutely hilarious. Buy it for yourself. If you're an extrovert, you'll understand us better. Buy it for an introvert. Oh, you guys. So this is our bestseller of the year. Who knew? The comfort boxes. They don't even have a book in them. But we designed them so that anyone who needs a restful, lovey gift can have one, whether or not they're a big reader. So we have a fun one, which is $30, and a luxury one, which is, I think, $45. And so each one has different variations. These are Angora socks, and in that box you'll also get something to pamper yourself, like a bath ball, cream. Each box has a candle of some sort and a mug and a little bit of chocolate. So this is a luxe one. And we wanted to let you know that we were so inspired by how much you like this gift that we have developed, sorry, my only assistant is me, a New Year's version. And so what we are excited to do is put together, because a lot of us are going to be home with our families. There's a general box with like something like cocoa, a mug, of course a candle. Every box will have this Appetizer idea book, one of my favorite cookbooks ever. Has things in here like bite-sized grilled sandwiches. Come on, so easy to do. Chocolate, of course. And then, oh sorry, this is on the floor. We have things to do. If you have a young family, there's a family box. If you have friends and family, or just your family, like me with my 20-something kids, they think they hate these, but they're great. Chat packs have super fun little pieces of paper that get the conversation going. And of course, for our New Year's Eve box, I wanted to do a confetti popper, but everyone on my staff was a big pooper about it, and so we'll include a version of confetti that you won't complain about later. Okay, comfort boxes. Okay, you guys, children's. My favorite, oh, unicorn. My favorite books of the year. I've talked to you about them a little bit before. Where Happiness Lives is my non-Christmas book of the year. It's all about this little mouse family who goes and see other houses, and they are feeling a little bit bad about their humble little home, and they eventually go all the way to the most giant castle, and when they're there, they're feeling a little bit sad about what they have and don't have. But what they find is, sorry, so I need my assistant, that in that giant castle, the family has a telescope looking onto what they think is the luckiest, happiest home in the land, and it is them. That is a house where true happiness lives. Love it. Another favorite, probably our best-selling book in our store ever, is In My Heart. And this one has to do with giving a color to a child's feelings, which is so important. And I did an event once where we gave everyone crayons and the different colors that they describe here, and they could color anything they wanted. And if they were feeling all kinds of everything, they could have a huge combination of colors. So this is little tiny poems, and here's green. Other times my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, quiet as snowfall. That's when my heart is calm. So green is their color for calm. And it goes through many. My favorite Christmas book, especially for your first night before Christmas. This is a local company, Rolling Meadows. The Night Before Christmas is a board book. Can you believe it? You could probably chew on it. And they have the sweetest illustrations, sort of the Coca-Cola Santa. I have a huge stack of these and a huge stack of these. This is my book of the year. Christmas Magic is about anticipation and preparation, which is what all kids are feeling right now. The illustrations are at least 50% of my love of this. Look at that reindeer. So Santa, you guys, when he feels a little tingling of magic in his whiskers, he starts to prepare. That's where he lives. Ooh, his whiskers are tingling. It is time to get things ready. So page by page, so delightfully, he gets things ready. He polishes his sleigh. I love that he takes a moment to just look at the beautiful night and think about all the children he's about to make so happy. It is just fabulous. It is my book of the year, and I have a giant stack of them. Let's see. La, 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 la. Oh, I love these. Same company that educates children of the women that work there. Little ornaments. Oh, huge stack of these. Who doesn't want your kids to be busy from now till Christmas? Usborne. Love them. Over here, too, same company. These are pencil toppers, and like our chocolate took off, people are buying them like crazy. I just ordered a bunch more of even new designs. And for me, yes, they are a pencil topper, so no one would steal this. But also, when I had 3 kids in 3 years and 40 months, and so I would always have different techniques when I was driving. So I would like put this over my shoulder and be like, okay, kids, almost there. I'm the penguin. And then maybe the penguin and the cat get to know each other, all while I'm driving very safely. You can use these in whatever way you want, but I love things that have multi-purposes. And again, I think these ornaments do too, like Picasso and Monet. These are not just ornaments. The children can play with these as puppets, and I just love that. Oh my gosh, same company. We have a ton of these because you guys love them. Boxed cards. Ooh, my Post-its. So we have a ton of boxed cards in sets of 8 or even 20. And if you can't find a design that you like, we're happy to give you 10% off of a combination of cards, because that's what a box set is anyway. Merry Christmas, Dad. Now, Rifle is one of our favorite vendors, and they have a new product out, which is a note card set. Thank you. Birthday every day. So sweet. And they have puzzles too. Now these we can't get more of, so make your move. Come on in. Post-its, because I used all of mine, and of course journals, calendars, and stationery. Okay, of course we have tons of Christmas. Of course we do. But I also wanted to let you know that if you are a winter lover like me, I am so excited about our collection of winter books. They are contemporary. Love that. We have classics, the Slobodkins. Doesn't get any better than that. We have tons in here, and other boxes too. And that made me think of one of my favorite books of all times. Julie Andrews and her daughter put together a year-long celebration of poetry. And it is from every part of the country. It is from every faith. And like, for example, this is Christmas. She does E.E. Cummings, Little Tree. It's absolutely lovely. Great gift book. It has more words than this one of my other favorites, Sing a Song of Seasons, which I showed you before, which has a nature poem for every day of the year. And it is just exquisite. What a gift. I think it's $40, but they're great. The other thing that comes to mind this time of year is nonfiction. And I was totally an English major who went to law school, math, oh my gosh, NO. But I have two sciencey kids. I don't know how it happened, actually. But if you do too, nonfiction is something we have a huge section of, and it's a great Christmas gift. So we have the Who Is, Who Was series. We have, I'll tell you more about that in a second. Usborne, we have all their books on nonfiction. This is a collection of science. A Goodnight Moon version having to do with astronomy, which I can't stand it. Goodnight Clocks and Goodnight Meteor Rocks. Activity books for all ages. Never bored cards for kids that like to get handsy and interactive. Even with the tiniest age groups, we can start nonfiction, and that's so important. Future Engineer, love that. Evolution for Babies. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So I was a big ABC mom, but this is one of my favorites. Xavier Deneux, his books for children, love them. This is the 1, 2, 3 version, just as important as ABC. If you have a teacher or someone who has a first baby or young baby, 1, 2, 3 ABC pillows, handmade, lovely. Activity books for kids who just like to stay busy. Insects, these are little picture books. They're sort of like the set of encyclopedias we had in my house when we were little kids. So there's a ton of picture-full versions of these. Usborne, of course, Living in Space, Volcanoes, Dangerous Animals, and then social history too, digging up history, ancient Greeks, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to focus on that side of it because we do a lot of cuddly Christmas too, but I wanted to let you know that if you have a child that likes activities and nonfiction, we've got you. I just want to be sure I didn't forget anything before I send off. At this point, we have an elf that comes in every night to tidy things because we are so busy, hooray, that I want it to look for every customer the way it should look. So we're tidying constantly and even overnight because we love seeing you. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was told by my husband I didn't do a good job of these. Okay, we have these slate or leather coasters, and what they are is diagrammed plays from famous teams or famous series. Like this is the 2016 Chicago Cubs. This is slate. These are 40. I think the leather is 30. So this, you guys, was Zobrist's double, the go-ahead double in the World Series 2016. They're absolutely great. Sorry I didn't do a good job the first time. More handmade ornaments. And this snowman plate, I think, is just perfect to become your family Santa cookies plate from now on. It will really stand out, and I'll never forget how my kids oohed and awed when the Santa plate, I think I broke it, but that we had for our family. So you guys, come in. I'd love to see you. Let me put together a gift for you, put together yourself, and of course we'll wrap it.